Welcome to the Lion Live channel. On this episode, we will be talking about provision. How does a man provide for his family? Provision means more than providing financially for your family. Yes, they do need a financial portion of provision, but the other parts cannot be ignored. These parts include being resourceful, self-reliant, striving to be a upstanding member of your community. We will be focusing only on the financial aspect of provision in this episode, since it is such an important part of being a provider. Now, let me take you down memory lane back to 1986 with a song called Ain't Nothing Going On But the Rent. Let's take a look at some of the lyrics. Boy, nothing in life is free. That's why I'm asking you, what can you do for me? I've got responsibilities, so I'm looking for a man who's got money in his hands. No romance without finance. No romance without finance. You hear that, Lions? Now, Lions, this need for a woman to seek a man who can provide for her goes back to the beginning of time and continues until the end of time. Okay, let's get that clear. Let's take another one. Let's go back to 1999 where a group called TLC came up with this song. These young ladies were saying at the time, here are some lyrics. If you don't have a car and you're walking, oh yes son, I'm talking to you. If you live at home with your mama, oh yes son, I'm talking to you. Wanna get with me with no money? Oh no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Okay? So you cannot be a scrub. Now, there are plenty of artists today singing some version of what TLC was saying back then. Okay? It's nothing new. It's not gonna change. It's always gonna be around. Now, this is nothing more than a lady's nature. What the song is telling you is a lady's nature to seek a provider male. Nothing is wrong with that. And just like our provider male is in his nature to be a provider, it's the same thing. So don't knock a lady for wanting a provider. That's just how it is. Now, Lions, check out these 3 clips from the Kendra G show. Big up Kendra G. I'm using these clips to reinforce to my Lions that a woman needs a provider. A good woman or a bad woman or a nasty woman or a clean woman, it doesn't matter. She needs a provider because it's innate to her. Now,
my God, I'm excited.
Hi, what's your name, honey?
Hey, so my name is Brianna.
Brianna, where are you calling me from?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. How old are you?
I am 28.
28. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
February 17th. I am an Aquarius.
Aquarius. And what do you do for a living?
I am a customs broker.
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
I would prefer he make over 6 figures.
He makes over 6 figures?
All right, well, 6 figures or more.
Yeah, 6 figures. Over 6 figures is a millionaire. That's 7 figures.
So, okay, well, 100K.
Want to make 100K. 100K and handsome. Let's do the Kendra camp.
Okay. Let me just see. Okay.
Okay. You having a half shirt?
Yeah.
Brianna here is only 28 years old and wants a man who makes what she makes. That means you need to make over 100K. She's obviously talking about her ideal man, not the typical man she meets in the streets. She doesn't know that the 100K man she wants is an extremely small percentage of males. And the probability of her meeting and keeping such a lion is almost 0. We won't go into her fake hair or raptor claws, aka fingernails, and her body size on this episode. We'll save it for another episode. It appears that a significant number of women thinks that her unnatural appearance is okay. But lions, we know different. Next video.
Here we go. All right. What's your name, baby?
Marguerite.
Marguerite. And where you calling me from?
California, the Bay Area.
The Bay Area, California. How old are
I'm 56 last weekend.
Oh, okay.
I'm a surgical technologist. I assist the surgeon.
Sister.
And I actually,
Do you have how many kids?
I actually retired last June.
Retired
And
last June?
I'm just working on call 4 days a month in surgery. It's labor and delivery, delivering babies. So it warms my heart. So I do it 4 days a month for fun and joy, and fills my heart.
That's your daughter. How many kids do you have?
Just one. She's 34.
One child. Have you ever been married?
Yes, and divorced. And she.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Well, I mean, it's only fair that I stay over the 100,000 range. I hear you guys mention prices. I don't really want to mention a price. I'm a musician. I know it's struggling out there, but if they can take care of themselves and they can meet me in a city, then then we're vibing. But you know what I mean? So if you know your life is together, I'd be a great candidate to hang out with. So if you're retired as a professional athlete already, or if you are a lawyer and you just like to meet a girl that you want to vibe with, find your wife, meet her in Mexico, she pay her way, you pay your way, I'm that girl. But if you're, a little challenged in finances, I might not be the girl. You might get on my Instagram and be mad at me. Okay. If I stay tuned.
I gotta jump in because we gotta keep moving along, Marguerite. So
I'm talking to
you already did the kids. You already did the Kendra Can, but let's just do the Kendra Can for the Kendra Can purposes. Push back. That's when we see your full body.
Okay.
You definitely are in great shape, especially for 56.
Thank you.
Okay, we see you, Marguerite.
Thank you.
All right. And then what was?
This lady is 56 years old with an older daughter. This retired lady seems like she has some other issues going on, but we ain't getting to that today. Notice who she wanted to date. The first person she said had to be a professional athlete. Ding, ding, ding. Then the next person she stated was a lawyer. Okay, athlete, professional to a lawyer. And after that, what did she say? If you are financially challenged, don't talk to her. See? Move away. Pay attention, lines. Whether she's old, young, or in between, they're always looking for a provider. Now, lady number 3.
This is Lala, 32, in Atlanta, works for Amazon, 3 kids, is a Gemini, and from Jamaica. What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm just looking for somebody that is loyal. The traditional man. I have my reasons. I'm independent. I have my own job. Just started my business. However, I just think that a traditional man, he will love you regardless. Like the man that does 50-50, he can leave you when you're on your face, when you're down on your face, and I don't want that.
So you want a guy that doesn't do 50-50?
Preferably not.
So you want to do more or less?
Could you repeat that?
So you said you don't want a guy that does 50-50. So do you want a guy that makes less money than you or makes more money than you?
It doesn't matter, to be honest, but I mean, preferably more.
Okay.
But I'm the type that it doesn't matter. I'll just do for you, you do for me. But I don't need a guy that's just gonna watch everything they're gonna do for you.
Oh, you don't want a guy that's gonna count everything that he does for you?
Yes, because I've been there before, and I don't want to repeat it again.
Let's see what it does. Okay.
I want to say something because I am tired of men doing this. Okay, a woman with kids does not mean they're of a lesser value than a woman without kids, because a lot of these women without kids, well, I won't say a lot, but some of these women without kids, a lot of them, they've done abortions and all of that. It's just that the men don't know. So not because women are out there with kids, that doesn't mean we're bad or we're of a lesser value or whatever.
Okay, fair enough. One thing I will say, because I've had this conversation with men, because a lot of times I know the guys, if they have kids, don't want a woman with kids. What I've been told, the reason why men sometimes don't want a woman with kids because they feel like they have too also take care of that child.
This one is a Jamaican lady living in the US. She has 3 kids. She works for Amazon and she's 34 years old. Okay? She says she's independent and she wants a man who makes more than her. Now, if you're independent, why do you need a man with more money than you? Why should that matter, right? You're independent. You can take care of yourself and blah, blah, blah. Obviously, she doesn't actually believe what she's saying, but she's saying it. Lions, it is this way because of female nature. Okay? She's independent, but she wants to provide a male because her deep within her, she may not even be aware of this. Her nature is to seek a provider male. Doesn't matter how much money she makes. Doesn't matter if she's a millionaire. She will only want a richer millionaire or someone at her level. If you don't meet the requirement, you will be looked down on for the entire time you are with her. Just get used to that. Now, the moral of these 3 clips for you lions is that a provider male is always the sought after man. He is the man. You may not want anything to do with these 3 particular ladies here due to the baggage they come with, not to mention the unrealistic expectations, but you need to be a provider, irregardless. When you have built yourself, it won't be hard to find a feminine lady who will get on your program. You understand me? Now take a look at this lion value chart, okay? We call it the lion value chart. What do you see? As your net worth increases, your value to the opposite sex increases as well. If your net worth is high and you are not an attractive lion, or if you're a fat lion, or if you don't have a big anaconda, guess what? Those things will be glossed over by most ladies. Why? You say? Because the money makes you very valuable. But remember, lions, money is only one aspect of being a provider. It results in you having options, very important options, so you can better make a good choice when a feminine lady comes around, okay? But lions, remember, do not lead with your money, because if you lead with your money, you're going to end up in problems, because all the wrong people will be coming out the woodworks trying to get with you, trying to trick you, lie to you, just to get to your money. So you can't lead with your money, okay? Don't go flossing all the time. Stay back, act cool, calm, like a regular old guy, and be a provider, be a lion, and options will come your way, and you can make a good choice. Now, finally, lions, set a goal for yourself, work hard, never stop learning, okay? Go to the library, check out some YouTube videos, learn how to build yourself, learn about investment, learn about so many things you can learn about. How to be a lion as well. You can learn a lot of stuff on YouTube. Now, turn off that Xbox and that Nintendo. That's not going to get you anywhere in life, okay? Unless you're using that Nintendo and the Xbox to make some money, and you're making lots of money, then fine. But otherwise, if it's not your job playing Xbox, turn it off. Do 1 hour a day and use the rest of the time, go invest in yourself. Lions, get out and be around like-minded people like yourself who are trying to build themselves. That is one way you can motivate yourself as well, by being around people who are on a path upwards, not downwards. See you, lion? Now, hold tight. We're gone again.